Hey, what's up, guys? Right now, I'm in Belize City. I'm staying here for 3 months from December to March 7th, and just giving you guys a little rundown of what's been going on here since we've been here. I'm here with one of my best friends, Bryce. We're just chilling here at our house right now, so I figured why not make a video and tell you guys what's going on here. So, to start off our trip, what we did in the beginning was we went to this little town. It's way at the very bottom of Belize. It's called Punta Gorda, but we stayed in this little town in Punta Gorda called San Antonio, and it's pretty crazy because there's like no power or anything like that there. But just recently I found out that they have power now. So they're super excited about that. So for them, it's cool because when I went there, I was used to not having like any light or anything once it got nighttime. Like the lights, you didn't have to shut the lights off like the lights were. So there's nothing you could do about it. So now they got power, so you can see where you're going when you're going up the hill at night and everything. It's pretty cool. It's actually pretty nice. So we stayed there for 1 week, and we helped out with a building project there. And it was like, I think it was one of the last weeks that they were building it, so it was almost done. So it was pretty fun. I mean, we didn't get to stay for the whole thing, but getting to help out with just a little piece of it, that was pretty fun. So then after we left there, then we went to a town called Merida, Mexico. And it's one of my most favorite places to go ever. If I could move anywhere, I would move to Merida, Mexico, but I can't because I gotta work in the States. But what we did there was we stayed there about a week and a half in a Holiday Inn, and we went to ruins, we stayed with friends, we got to meet new people. It was actually really fun. And they have super good food and everything. We got to eat at a buffet every night at the hotel and listen to live music and everything. That was really fun. So then we stayed there for a week, and we were, like I said, we were with friends and everything and just hanging out. And then after the Hyatt, we checked out of there and we went and stayed at a beach house. We stayed the night at the beach house. But then after we stayed the night there, then we went back to the Holiday Inn. Our friends took us back there, and we tried to check back in. Well, it was not a good thing because we didn't get to check back in. So what happened was we went over to the Hyatt that was right next door. Everything's super close. There's a Chili's and gas stations like all right in that little corner. Anyways, so we get there and we want to check into the Hyatt, but we're like, nah, let's go back to where we used to stay. So we went back over to the Holiday Inn, asked them if they had any rooms. Of course they didn't have any rooms, so we went back to the Hyatt and we're just like, yeah, whatever, okay, let's get some rooms there. So then we stayed there, and it was super nice. It was way nicer than the Holiday Inn and everything. We got, we went back to the buffet because we liked it a lot. So anyway, so then after that, we went to these cenotes, which are just like water holes that you can swim in that are natural, and it's super cool because they're really deep and everything. And I went to the bottom. I free dove 30 feet, which is a big thing for me because I've never went that far underwater holding my breath. So it was pretty fun. We went to 2 of those, which that was a lot of fun. I went to 2 of those. That was super awesome. And then after we left Mexico, then we went to this island in San Pedro, it's called, in Belize. It's like probably my number 2 place to ever go where I've ever been, and I travel a lot, so that's saying a lot. So that's my number 2 place. My number 1 is Merida. My number 2 is San Pedro. So San Pedro, we stayed there for a week, and that was a lot of fun. We stayed at this pink hotel. It's called the Mayan Princess, and we stayed there for a week, and that was a lot of fun. It's right on the beach, so we would always just walk around there, and we got to know people, we got to know friends there, and so that was a lot of fun when we were there. We're going to go back there in February pretty soon, so that'll be fun. And so then we went to, actually it's kind of tied up with San Pedro, because the next place that we stayed at, the only reason it's tied up with San Pedro is because I used to live there. It might be my number 2 actually, because I lived there. I lived here in Belize for a long time, so I've gotten to know Belize really good, and I have a lot of friends here. So I brought my friend Bryce here so that he could meet them. Well, the place that we stayed next is Cayo, and we stayed in this little hotel. Right, it's like right across this, right behind where I used to live. So I know all the staff and everybody, and it was really fun. And so it's like kind of like going back to your old home, right? So I met them. Oh my God. So I met them and everything, and said hi to them again, and they all welcomed us, and we got our rooms. We got one room, and then we stayed the night, and then we had to get another room after that room because there was people that are going to stay in the room that we stayed in, so we were like, whatever. So that's getting you pretty close to recent. So now we are here back in Belize City. Sorry. It's Saturday, January 14th, and we are now back from the recent trip that we just took. We spent a week in Orange Walk City. They call it Sugar City because that's where they have all the sugar cane, and they chop it down and put it in big trucks, and that's where they make all their sugar for the country, which is pretty cool because when you're there, it smells really good because it's sugar, obviously, so it smells really good. So we were there for 5 days, and we went to Mayan ruins there too, and we had a lot of fun. You had to take a 34-mile boat ride up this windy river on a boat, and our captain was really cool, and he gave us drinks and refreshments, and he was our driver and he was our tour guide, so that was pretty cool. He was both at the same time. So then we got there, he took us around, we walked all around and looked at all the ruins, took pictures and everything, had a good time. And so now, that's pretty much all the way up to now. That's pretty much what we've been doing. If you guys like this video, make sure that you give a thumbs up. This is pretty much the first video that I've ever done in my video vlogs. More to come. Keep you guys updated on what's going on with everything. If I meet new people or whatever, leave a comment in the section below, asking questions or whatever you want to. And yeah, that about wraps it up, guys. Alright, you guys stay classy. I'm Jansen. Bryce is in there. You'll see him later. So, peace out.